impression of people having about TV3. Jokes. Who takes TV3 serious anymore? They post things on social media to get reactions and stuff because they want to make money from X. The ethics of journalism, the standard has fallen. When independent people, look, there's a guy called Emmanuel Degbevi, one of the brilliant journalists we have in this country, business-focused guy, he report on business and everything. This guy has been reporting that national security has acquired spyware from Israeli companies that make people actually put surveillance on people that the government doesn't like, and they target them, they listen to their calls and everything. Till date, no media house has done extensive research into what Emmanuel Degbevi has published. DNA, as we are here on this space, national security operatives are on this space. They will listen to whatever we are saying. They might even tap your call because I'm your number. National security have access to mobile numbers from the telcos. They can use a court order and get your number and listen to your conversations, all because they have a spyware in place. Right. We are not safe in Ghana. No media house has reported on this thing as we speak. Nobody. You will see a story being done in the media. It is literally they copy from another blog and paste onto their blog. No research is done. Nothing. Noko. Wow. Kevin Taylor did an expose on the sale of SNITs. Somebody, you see, this is what I like about our media landscape today, even within the public sector. There are people within the public sector who are not happy about how things, government properties, state properties are being sold to the highest bidder can it be. You have people who send this information from the Jubilee House, from the ministries and everything to independent bloggers, make a news about this thing. They will make the news instead of the main media houses picking up on some of these things and looking into it. I'm afraid because it is coming from Kevin Taylor. They don't like Kevin Taylor, but Kevin Taylor is exposing the truth in the system. Right. Even though he insults and all of that, at the end of the day, when you go deep into what this guy is preaching, some of the things he exposes, they are true. So why can't we be objective in our reportage? There are over 300 licenses for radio stations in Accra. How many of these licenses are dedicated to Ghana people? Wow. Ask yourself, how many Ghana radio stations do we have in Accra? Almost out of that 300 radio stations we have in Accra, about 90% are Chief-speaking radio stations. Yeah. Do the maths. Radio station. The only one you have is Obonu FM. Just Obonu. Thank you. Obonu FM. For a population of what? What is the population of Accra today? Is it 7 million? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You see? Somebody will see somewhere and say, oh, what is that they talk about non-far? Yeah, it be non-far to you because you are benefiting from the non-far. For real. At the end of the day, you are benefiting. But if you really sit down and see how minority groups have been marginalized in the country because I'm a real more and sure 2.6 Accra 2.6 million. Yeah. No, we are more than that. We are more than 2.6 million Accra. Accra is about 7 million people. Today, Accra is about 7 million people in Accra. 20 that'd be 2022. It'd be 2.6. No, we are more than that as we speak right now. The country just clocked 30 million, almost 32 million people. Yeah, Accra, but this is what Google is saying. Place in Ghana. I'm sure we are more than 5 million or even 6 million people. People should just Google that. For Accra. So, yeah. Now let's come to the influencers and the content they're creating. When OMG started, it was a nice concept. OMG Voice started. Nice concept. They were doing the skit, they were doing the Yah of the Day, they were just sort of promote a media where people were free to share their things. At a point called Yesi. If you guys remember Yesi was a satire blog. They chose the news for it to be like, very lively, very funny and all of that. We need stuff like that in our community as a news consuming people. Now, people are making money from the content they are creating. There's nothing wrong with that. But what happened to ethics? What happened to standards? Kumasi. You have Kojo Sheldon who started on social media as what? Pretty Ella. Pretty Ella. Pretty Ella back in what? 2000s. He has changed from Pretty Ella, went on to OMG Voice, did Yawa of the Day. When OMG Voice collapsed and everything, he started his own brand. And with the help of politics, Kojo is who we is today. He got money from politicians to promote the things he's doing. If people don't create content that goes viral...
why politicians way to support him?
Come on.
Me, I never know this.
Got funding from... He got funding from Ministry of Information to push some initiative they're doing. Mini. We all know this thing.
Oh, really?
You see, I will not sell my integrity to any politician.
Interesting.
I will support the party because I believe in the across. But I will not sell my integrity, my ethics, my standard because of whatever. You know, you have all of them churning this, doing X, Y, Z because no confuse I'm a banner. You see, that is where the standard is falling. Yes, because he's got the numbers. He will churn out stuff to promote his cause. And guess what? It is you, the consumer, who is being fooled. You are delusional because in your mind, okay, this content is coming from this guy's studio. Well, let me consume it. He's selling you propaganda. Yes, this is the fact. He's selling you propaganda because at the end of the day, there's no media control. You talked about this Yoruba FM lady with their court, with their people, like hot afternoon, peak time. Yeah, there's all profanity on our radio stations. 8 p.m. They are showing porn on TV stations with kids around.
Crazy.
The Media Foundation for West Africa, headed by Professor Karakari, they have tried to control this thing. But the moment they try, people are saying there's media censorship. This will lead to censorship. Can it be? But we need some form of restrictions on our media spaces. We need that. You live in the UK, I live in Canada. The media is controlled in a way.
Well controlled.
Some of these things will not get on air because
no time.
They are watching TV. There's somebody that literally is in panty. 8 p.m. What are you talking about? So it is that conflict of news media houses or media houses trying to make money from the internet where they constantly project controversial for people to react to. At the end of the day, who does it help? Who does it help? There is no educational program on TV embraced right now as you speak. Show me which content on TV today would you want your kid to consume. Talented Kids Mini. It's a creative program. About job, about la. Yes, it's a nice, but what's the content in that? You know, there's a whole lot that we need to talk about, but look, it's not for this space.
True.
Before I run up, I want us to take a look back to where we've come from as a media consuming people.
Yeah.
Take a look at what we are consuming today and ask yourself, is this really what you want your kids to consume or not?
We go back. Imagine the years ago forward, like the world is, you know, we they go back. It's crazy.
People are moving forward.
Yeah,
no.
Back. So baby back, eh?
Oh yeah, you've gone back.
So back be
So beku means language, like in Ewe. Bet could also mean so Ewe is a tonal language.
Right.
There's a high pitch, there's a mid pitch, and a low pitch. So depending on how you pronounce it, it will mean something different to whoever is listening to you.
Right.
So Megbe means we've gone back. Like
I want back. I won't talk back. I won't talk the back now.
Megbe is back. Exactly. Yeah. So for me, I think this is a good conversation. This is a good topic to talk about because the media landscape is very polar. Before I run up, listen to TV, listen to CTFM every morning.
Yes, it'll be solid.
I don't know if you've been listening to CTFM, but anybody who listened to CTFM back in the day, go back to 2016 when Bernard Abler used to be very critical of government back in the day. Charlie, they'll do serious expose against the government. Can it be? We'll listen, we'll tune in, we'll tweet. City CBS was the hashtag I monitor every morning. People who are on this page, they will tell you. But many, if there's a controversy happening and Bernard Able and co are talking about it, Obanake, Samens from nowhere will come onto the studio and dilute the conversations. Ask yourself, why did Kojo Akoto Boateng leave City FM? Why did Godfred leave City FM? Because they have conscience. They have standards. You cannot guard those people. Bona.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. City used to be one of the most critical radio stations, very objective radio station, but today their standard is no more. Right. Ask yourself, why are the top guys no more at City FM? Ask yourself. Ask. That is a big question I want you to ask yourself and do your own research. Ask yourself.
So then people they City FM where they be smart past Bernard?
No, Bernard is the general manager at City FM. But at the time that he used to, be harsh on government, he had a room to operate. But Mene, he doesn't have the same room.
I beg Bernard be the one way he press Cheddar recently, ne?
Lenny.
Right.
That'd be Bernard.
Right.
Yes. That'd be Bernard. If you watch Bernard in shows from 2016 and you compare to him today, yes, I get it. He's trying to bring that same, but Jay Nakai.
Okay.
It's not the same. It's not the same. The line of the line of questioning, the line of research, can it be? It's not the same.
Right.
So more, they have given some room for this just operate and just do everything they like.
Right.
No fact checking. No fact checking as we speak right now. No fact checking. They'll live stories and post it because it comes from City FM. More than here.
Mm-hmm.
And City is a trusted source of news in Ghana. But if you have your journalists not fact-checking, not writing and publishing objective news there, where are we going? Where are we going? Because people will make references to, oh, I saw this on City. That means it is credible. Oh, but you go and see inside, then it be lie. It be propaganda. So for me, I think politicians getting into the media landscape, buying radio station licenses and operating their media houses without recruiting credible people to man their stations, thereby leading to some of these things. That is the problem we are facing as a generation right now. Because if TV3 is a media company that is serious, they should be able to fire whoever posted that thing about Ewes Cecilia Donko on their social media page for it to bring them into negative media landscape. Yes.
Dosu?
Yes.
What be name? No, she say. Me jigbe poneche. No go Dosu.
Eke akako Dosu. Small no. No me is small.
Donko.
Akako.
Yo, shout all the West, bro. Your name is heavy, yo. Hey. The name is heavy.
Anyway, I want to give shout out to the group I'm part of called PY Radio. You mentioned you used to do some quiz with the give, they do quiz and stuff like that.
Yeah, where you answer the question right.
Quiz every year. We do quiz every year using a platform called Kahoots. You join and answer questions from the beginning to things that have happened in the media landscape and all of that. It's something we do all the time, and I want people to take some of these things seriously. Look, it's a fun environment. You learn, you joke, and you get to meet people who are also doing nice stuff or inspirational stuff. So shout out to PR Radio people, Charlie. You guys are dope. Thank you.
Big up, bless up. Aule Bamini.
Fine Steve.
No girl.
MJ, where you go? MJ, don't cry. Well, MJ, don't cry.
So I no girl. Nothing that cool.
Well, nothing cool.
Nice.
So, I like what MJ was saying, but I'm also going to attack the whole topic from a different angle.
Nice.
is going to be like, let's go back to the fundamentals. How did digital content even start? And there are me attacking with two questions. Right. Who controls what we see?
Right.
And you controlling what you see.
Right.
So these are two questions. So before I end my speech, then you understand.
Right.
So the question is, how did digital content even start in the first place? How did this thing become so important? And it was when the revolution of traditional form of content became absolute. We had the TV, radio, but nobody was listening to all those things.
Mm-hmm.
And we started moving to the digital phase of Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And you ask yourself, what is the fundamental purpose of social media? It was to connect.
Mm-hmm.
In a space like back in the day, when you want to find a friend, where did you go?
Yep.
So the purpose of social media in the beginning was just to connect people.
Yep.
But what happened was the creator.
It be like that be Facebook in this thing self, eh?
Yes.
If something connect or something, yeah.
Yes. So that was the fundamental purpose of social media. Before all the rest came in, it was just to connect people, connect your peers to your peers. That was the fundamental purpose. But what happened was the creators of the social media realized there was a void which they were feeling. And what was the void? It was boredomness. There was a lot of people who were bored. So the creators of the social media realized, okay, we could make a business out of this. So social media became consumers and producers. And how do you start this? You need to produce something for you to find consumers to consume it. So now social media became a business instead of the fundamental purpose of connecting. Okay. Now, what you need to understand when it comes to creating content is, they say the essence of deception is distraction. When you want to distract somebody, what you need to do is to deceive the person. And deception is a developed act of civilization, which means they need to distract you for them to do what they want to do.
Right.
Yesterday, 2 days ago, I realized I was reading news, and they said 28 million was recovered by the national prosecutor or something like that. And there were ghost schools. And you ask yourself, why is this kind of information not being put out there for everybody to know?
Yeah, because really highlighted. Yeah, because me, I don't hear this. Say, but you they talk this way out of here.
Yes.
And that's be major news, because Charlie, the bread you mentioned, no joke.
Why is nobody talking about it? Because everybody is distracted. They are watching.
Yeah, fella. They are watching fella and medical.
Fella, you understand, but you need to understand human nature too as well. Because you need to understand human nature. Humans are they are attracted by three things: negativity, nudity, and violence.
Interesting.
And not because you want to engage in nudity or you want to engage in negativity or violence, but we love to see it.
True.
So you're not going to do about today watch them.
True.
So in the beginning, when you watch them, you go like,
True.
you go share.
True.
But now, social media realize that if you go Twitter where you go like some porn, I will still say you like them.
So I will give you more.
So now they change the algorithm to watch time.
Yeah.
So you don't need to like it. All you need to do is to watch it.
Yeah.
Now the algorithm realize that you like it.
Yeah.
So it go push more.
Give you more pono. So pono.
Yes. You don't need to like it before you go push it. You see your watch time already.
Yeah.
28 minutes photo, you watch all. It will show you more.
More.
You understand?
Yeah.
So
you wake up, if you wake up first, he come there, or he will give you somebody's vagina. Go ye.
So the only thing you need is your watch time. But people don't realize they think that because you don't like them, you don't go see up your mind. The algorithm is smarter than you, 100 times smarter than you. True. So now the question is, who controls what we see? Do they really care? They don't care. Because if there is too much enlightenment, there will be a rebellion.
True.
If too many people know, we don't go allow the conversation make it continue. So they need to keep a lot of people average.
True.
That is why there are so many foolish people. Excuse me, the foolishness is a lot because they need to keep a lot of people average. And when you go back in time, they say, what did the Roman Empire do? Back in the day, there was a rebellion in the Roman Empire when people rose against the Roman Empire. And what did the emperor do? He decided to hold sports events. So back then, the sports events became the content because he wanted to distract them from their needs. So now what they need to do is to push out the foolishness for people to be distracted.
True.
Hey, Charlie.
Rough.
What do you mean by that? So now social media needs to fill that void of boredomness. And the people who control what we see and what we hear They do not care. That is why I said the essence of distraction is distraction. They need to distract you. And that is a form of civilization. So that they can do the foolishness. So that 28 million Ghana cedis or $28 million will be stolen and you still wouldn't care about it.
True.
You understand?
Even when we take and come the lower level safe. To me now feel said you now banake I want tea. Onushi. I feel said body. But they say it is on tea. So they go the deception be the tea selling, no? And when you watch the body, you see okay, flat tummy. Maybe you understand? Same level.
Exactly. And when you see back in the day, I've in time to competition. I was part of a competition where Oracle come Ghana. And they were pushing businesses, innovative businesses. I was part of it. I was part of the first thing. I was part of Creative Business Cup. I won 10,000 Ghana cedis. No. None of them, all the businesses that were in the competition, not a single person in the media. They don't push these things. They don't need it.
Wow.
And you should ask yourself, like, why is America cancel TikTok? Because they understand what propaganda is. Propaganda is misleading information. So you need to mislead people to keep them average. So, some people will say, why America won't cancel? Because they understand propaganda. They need to control the things that people see. But our own people do not care because they are so eager to steal the money. That's their purpose. So now we are establishing the fact that the people who control what we see and what we hear do not really care. So now what do you do for yourself? When you go to China, there's no Facebook. Google said that they work for you. They control everything. That is why they are number one in the world. But we don't control anything because I'll leave that one to another topic. So now the question is, the people who control what we see do not really care. But now you need to control what you see.
Yep.
And there was a statement made by, there was this man called Niccolo Machiavelli. Again, men are so simple of mind and so dominated by their immediate needs that a deceitful man will always find plenty who are ready to be deceived. And this is psychology. Which means that the foolish content, the nudity, the negativity, and the violence is not going to stop. There are so many people who enjoy seeing these things.
Yeah.
But the question is, do you need to control what you are seeing? Because the people who control what you see really do not care.
True.
That is why I said I'll take it from two angles. They don't care, but you should care for yourself. Because the more you care for yourself, then you can push out to the people around you. Because your body, your brain works like your body. The more you eat the junk, the more you eat the foolishness, the more you drink the slim tummy tea, you go Jimmy. So your brain also works like that. When you consume the foolishness, you go act foolish, you go act dumb.
Because you don't see the boy way come way he drink it. You don't see the way they make Jimmy more.
You bab.
Because he comes here, they can't drink to get flat belly. Because he come with some big belly. Where they drink. You see the way they make Jimmy more.
It be so. So now if you watch, even most of us, see, now the smartest people in Ghana, let me use only Ghana, are living the country. 1 year, why you MJ, one smart nigga, MJ, we don't have several conversations. We can't live there because they don't plenty too much. And your environment controls what you do.
For real.
So if you go stay around the Jones too much, you go 10
John.
When you go watch the Matisse, you go 10 John.
For real.
If anybody like make you go on social media, see the people they follow. Which they say, when terrible favor, what don't be?
That'd be
Possible. So my last words, control what you see, because I said it again, your brain works like your body.
Yeah.
If they eat the don't things, if they eat beggar, you go turn like that.
For real. You become what you consume.
Exactly. So control what you see, because the people who control what we see really do not care, because they are chasing what they need to chase. Father, I had my story here.
Thank you very much.
So
say Adiko denche killer chibu pa bo mpili for beg bomo chibu from
the father
killer ni papa champion guy. Forget. Big chips, come on, please. Bro, you see, we all recognize rule. The solid ones, you recognize the solid ones. Your man, me, I spot him for TikTok. Go I say, hey, this guy, he gets sense, he be smart guy, you know. Sunday, I didn't know we pull up on my IG. I said, yo, big man. No, he DM me for Snap. I hear the voice, no one don't say me. I say, hey, me, I be fan, oh, I believe you long time. So we are into the believe me long time. You know? Real recognize, bro. He tell my guy, he pull up from my IG live different times and so, you know? Real recognize, bro. If like we be Jimmy, like we were there, that we will connect on the Jimmy level. So you see that Jimmy before they do the Jimmy for one side, and I just say walk this side, firm way. You understand? Big chips, let's go.
My guy, Charlie, you don't say we
have. Wait, which of my chips? My senior that.
Me know this.
Charlie, why they use Chastila? I say Chastila. Still appear in head.
Charlie, pay me way. This year boys are not smiling.
Okay, you so.
Thanks for this case. Charlie, what's up?
Man base, bro.
Away, Mark Jordan and Awulekan Sport, nothing man gets Kofi talk again because then talk everything from the serious side to the entertainment side. Nothing, nobody go fit talk. We go make sense past them. Me, I just come here and say they can't diss on girl. Like 1 week, this Charlie so vexed and vex. I see some girl, she they chop anyhow dirty content for material. I don't know who post that thing for material. Where I go sleep again, nightmares about that. She like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, why you post this thing on the TL?
All right, so Chips, listen.
Make I do what? Make I watch this thing do what?
All right, so Chips, listen. Chips, the space says this particular topic be about the girl. You understand?
Charlie.
But listen, Chips, I they stand with a girl. Do you know why? Because there's been worse content where people know bash.
Oh.
Chips, you know, if you tell me say this is the worst, this is the worst content you ever see for Ghana social media.
No, normally one of my favorite quotes, we stop making stupid people famous.
All right, we've already made a lot of stupid people famous. So why when I know one puts a stop on this one, as you read this one on top there when I won't stop? Because there's been worse.
This one they touch my heart because the way they move, they try to avoid this such.
All right, so Chips, what about the people where they jump in gutters? They dive into gutters. What about that?
All of that. See, them all did the same bracket. All of that shit, that's stupid.
Yeah, so
they make any sense.
All right, so Chips, I never see you vent on them things, but this girl, yeah, you actually come as space stuff. Because Chips, you must see you be cool, like with the talking things, but as he said, this one really they get to you, and the shock why
this one he pay me because I actually get nightmares. Tweet about them. I get nightmares about that content. Charlie, some stupid dream I dream. I wake up, I just block anybody they post the girl because why?
But people diving into gutters no pay off like that.
That one they try to ignore them. So you know it's like everybody they try making money, and that's what my Jordan and MC talk say. The people then they create the culture, this particular culture of this whole online creation thing. Them will be Jones.
But Chips, you think the girl they try to make money as well?
And that's what she's doing. But it'd be up to you to give her money. If this is what you want feed your eyes with, then good for you. But make you not bring this shit on my TL, Charlie. Make you do that shit.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's right. I feel say she's wrong, but I feel say people make plenty of that because I say fly. Why didn't they do girl this one there? People won't stop it. Because I see a lot of lame niggas, they complain. People where they like them their content, they complain. And I'm like, now content I posted and be any. Why the girl the problem? That be me my problem.
Make money off of this shit like right now. The people then they call them about the influencers, then they control the narrative on these spaces. This be how them all start. So everybody feels like, okay, I can do anything and get away with it because even this guy do right now I get 300 followers. So whether the content is bad or not, all they need be interaction. So make I just put them out there. If somebody see, fortunately or unfortunately fortunately and unfortunately for some of we, people always want to post stupid shit. Like, oh yeah, look at this girl. Oh yeah. If the same thing with these new restaurant centers. Oh yeah, so a restaurant open and they charge $1 million. I go there, it really makes sense. But you go there, then somebody will see, oh yeah, me too, I go there and it makes that's nonsense, it's stupid. So just stop making stupid people famous. Stop posting this shit. Then it just move. Like make we just move. You know about
Chips.
When you're excited to talk about this thing.
Yeah, Chips. So there's this other girl on TikTok where fine like there is one fine. Where into they do some weird girl things like she shine like boy, she do some dance, she put powder for her face, she do like Bukala level. That You ever see that content before? She wear uniform, school uniform that the contain.
No, she's want to. I delete my TikTok because the first time I log into TikTok,